Tired of keeping it tall with small minds. See how I make a believer in 4 lines. I've been fucking with this Asian Joan on the low, man. I don't show game, the niggas rolling in the slow lane, but I often see people who watch me do it cautiously. I'm the GOAT. Mr. Do Little More if you try and talk to me, but awkwardly. Niggas don't never do this resourcefully, making me an enemy till they see what they offer me. Get off of me. Don't gotta reiterate what the business state. They finna hate while I make my way up the interstate. Let them know you eating and turn yourself to a dinner plate. Couple minutes late, but my people know that I've been this way. Ain't been this way, but I'm aiming at flex. You ain't a boss cause your name on the check. You a boss when you put your homie name on the check and turn around and put a chain on his neck. But that ain't something in the game to expect. The way they lying on raps, whew.
Tgifly, what's the deal, baby?
What's the word, man?
How you been, man?
Never better. Can't complain.
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate your time.
Well, thank you for having me, man.
So let's start out. Let's tell everybody where you from.
Tgifly, straight out of Big Queens. I mean the north side to be exact.
What got you into music, Fly?
Really the homies being into the music kind of sparked my interest. And then like it started off as a joke and it was something that I just took too serious and now we here.
So how did you get the name Tgifly? Where did that come from? How did that come about?
Well, I used to be just Fly, and that came from like a screen name that I had back in AIM days. And Tgifly was actually the name of my first tape. It's called Thank God I'm Fly. And I had made my IG handle Tgifly, and it kind of stuck, you know what I mean? And then once like people started getting introduced to the DSPs and being able to upload their music on the iTunes and Apple and all of that, I decided to just change my name from Fly to Tgifly so it would be easier to find me.
So you said that was the name of your first tape. How long ago was this first tape that you put out?
I don't even remember. It's 10 plus.
10 plus years ago?
It was, facts. Like around 2013, I dropped that tape. I did my first show at SOB's Faces in the Crowd showcase, and then like a month later I moved to LA.
Okay. So you left New York for a while.
Yeah.
What was LA living like?
It was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I went out there for one thing and ended up getting involved in another, and just a whole series of unfortunate events unfolded where I just basically had to sit my ass down and figure it out from there. But I mean, for the most part, it was definitely a learning experience.
As it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful for it. I ain't complaining about it. I mean, we still here, so shout out to LA.
Okay. How long ago was that you were in LA?
That was like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Hell yeah. Shit.
Okay. So now you're back in New York now.
Yep.
You pick up music full time now at that point?
Yeah. Came back. Started taking it more serious. Had management for a while. I mean, they helped me like get the ball rolling and building the brand and the foundation with the consistency and visually and things of that nature. You know, then I ended up in the studio with Ross, Ray Murray, got to perform with Nip. I mean, Revenge of the Dreamers studio camp. So it was a lot going on, like one after another.
At that time.
Yeah, so that's basically what had started happening once I really started to take it seriously.
So at that point you were like, okay, I'm on this. This is it.
Yeah. This when I knew like this is what I want to do. Word.
Okay. At what point did you start making money doing music?
That still be sporadic here and there. You know what I mean? I really started to monetize off my own likeness. I would say probably like this last project I just dropped called Politics as Usual. Where I mean, I made a website. I made the website for me, and I was selling my tape and my merch off the website. I mean, I might have made
everything was going directly to you.
Yeah, it was direct to consumer, and that's really like the most money I made.
And it worked out.
Yeah, so good. That's definitely a business model that I'm finna keep using moving forward. You know, and it's really teaching me about business. You know, so I'm definitely gonna do that again.
You got the album on like JPay and all of that too?
So what it was just on the website, and I mean, you would just like how you go to Amazon and you purchase something, it was the same setup, feel me?
No doubt, I could dig it.
You buy the tape and it sends you an email, a digital copy. You know, people was buying the tape and the merch. And I was shipping the merch out, and the digital copy of the music they just get instantly.
So you got a little formula together.
Yeah,
now.
So I could say that. Yeah.
So that means the music got to come more often now.
Yeah, and I mean, the way I want to do it, the way I'm doing it right now, I'm just releasing singles, but at the end, like at the end of the campaign, it's gonna be a body of work. I mean, so this is a strategy that I'm trying out for the first time. So now that I'm starting to see how it could work, when I do it again with another project, I'm gonna have something more concrete to work off of. You know what I mean?
You strictly doing solo projects? You got any group stuff?
Not no group shit, but I got work that I'm doing with other artists. I got a few projects with different producers. Right now, I'm the project that I'm releasing right now is all produced by A Floor, and it's that when everything is out, it's gonna be called In High Regard. Feel me? I got another project called Keep the Receipt with my guy Flint.
What's coming out next? What's the next project?
I don't know. It might be that. It might be Keep the Receipt with Flint. But I got like so much projects. I got a project called The Mix is Watching with my guy Fahrenheit. I mean, I got another project that I'm working on with my guy Don the Jeweler. So, like, I got like 3-4 projects already in the tuck. That's, you know what I mean? So it's whatever. It's whatever makes sense at the time. I mean, but the music that I'm releasing right now, 4 months ago, that wasn't the plan. For me, I had another whole pack of music that I was going to drop. And things changed, know what I mean?
For the better, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. So tell me now about you. Like, you in Queens now for the past 10 years at least, you said?
I'm born and raised.
Okay.
So I always been here, you know. I feel like I'm one of the more respected pillars of the community. You know, I wouldn't call myself like an activist, but I stand for what's right and I'm against what's wrong. You know, I like doing random acts of kindness that I don't need to record or tell anybody about.
You shouldn't have to record.
Right. I mean, but you know how
I see it all the time. I know what you
everybody mean. Doing stuff for different reasons, and it's real disingenuous. But yeah, I mean, I'm really just on some each one teach one. Help your brother. For me, when I was in LA, I was doing time in LA. You know what I mean? And I kind of learned how to how this really matters for me. And if you was the opposite of this, people really not trying to help you or direct you or show you no type of love. You know what I mean? And it was really it was segregated in there for me. So I kind of learned a lot about
where was you at?
Taking care of the people that look like you. I was in Men's Central Jail, MCJ in LA County.
Okay.
And then I had went to Wayside, and then from Wayside I had went to a prison camp, and I was doing they called it fire camp or some shit. I was hiking every day, learning how to fight forest fires. I know how to use a chainsaw.
Oh, so that shit is for real. They said they have the inmates fighting the fires.
Yeah, for
$1
a day. Feel me? Facts.
$1 a day.
$1 a day.
Wow.
That shit is a scam, by the way, but that's neither here nor there.
Wow. What does a firefighter make? A couple of hundred something thousand
out
a year?
there, yeah, they getting the ones that were our foremans. They were getting their regular pay plus hazard pay for
having to come into the
with inmates and all that shit. They was caking, and bro, 50% of the time we wouldn't even be fighting fires, bro. We just be like we had to bed up on a mountain. I'd never imagine myself sleep on a mountain. I could see the whole city from like where we was at.
Where you was at?
I mean, they gave us like a space blanket that shows like aluminum foil. Just, I mean, and we drenched in sweat from really just cutting line and moving stuff and doing all sorts of odd bullshit.
And you were laid with shit.
Yeah, I mean, and it was a wild experience, to say the least.